www.ilovewomensoccer.com. Hey guys, what's up? It's Danny, and today we're going to be talking about women's soccer. Today we're going to be talking about soccer because pretty much all day yesterday I watched soccer. I watched the NWSL, which is what we're going to be talking about. I watched MLS games. I watched some European League games. And yeah, I think I watched soccer more than anything else that I did yesterday. Alright, so the first bit of news that I want to talk about is with the US Women's National Team. They are currently on their victory tour for winning the World Cup this summer. Their next two matches were supposed to be against Australia, the Matildas. However, the Australian team is currently on strike and pulled out of the matches. They're looking for more equal treatment and that kind of stuff. So since Australia pulled out of these next two matches, we had to find a new team to take their place. And later on in this month, Australia and Haiti were supposed to play. So now we have the US playing Haiti in these next two matches in Detroit and in Birmingham. So it's not going to be quite the game fans would have gotten if it was US versus the Australia. It'll be more similar to the Costa Rica games that happened earlier last month. But it's still a game, it'll still be good, and we will hopefully get the chance to see Crystal Dunn play because Jill Ellis has pulled her up back onto the national team and then kept the original World Cup players for the rest of the roster. So Crystal Dunn is the only addition, but very worthy addition at that. And there's also the NWSL, and this past weekend we had our semifinals where Kansas City played Chicago and they took that game 3-0. It wasn't quite the game that I think most people were expecting. Chicago had a little flop early in the game with a bad pass back to the keeper, and Amy Rodriguez took advantage of that and scored Kansas City's first goal, and then after that Chicago just could not come back, and Kansas City took it 3-0. Also this weekend we had the Washington Spirit take on the Seattle Reign in Seattle, and that was an awesome game. Ashlyn Harris is a beast, like for real. Ashlyn Harris, hats off to you if I had a hat on, because man, you were just stopping everything that came to you. Seattle did end up breaking down the brick wall that is Ashlyn Harris, and they did get 3 goals in, but Washington just could not finish anything. Crystal Dunn had a few chances, but in the end Seattle took it. So the final game is in Portland. It is October 1st at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it is being played on Fox Sports 1, so make sure you check that out. It's going to be an awesome game. Kansas City is there defending their title from last year, and it is a rematch from last year. It was Seattle and Kansas City in the finals for the 2014 season, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if Kansas City can pull out another win or if Seattle just continues dominating the way that they have been. Either way, it's going to be a really great game, and I'm super excited to watch it. Definitely check that out if you can. It is again on October 1st, and it is going to be on Fox Sports 1, so support the Women's League and watch that, and hopefully we can get a better TV package next year and get more games on TV, which would be awesome. And the final thing that I want to talk about is, again, for the NWSL. Right now there are 9 teams, and there's been a lot of talk about expansion, whether expansion should happen for the next season or whether it should wait, and a bunch of stuff on that. An article came out earlier talking about how this most likely is going to happen, although nothing is confirmed yet. what are your thoughts? Let me know what your thoughts are. I know a lot of people are for an expansion, and I know a lot of people are against an expansion, saying we have to grow what we have already before we start bringing new teams in. But at the same time, I mean, personally, I'm a little biased on this one because if a team is coming to Orlando, I know that I'm getting season tickets because I do live in Florida, and I am very happy to hear that. I also know that some people are not so happy about a team coming to Orlando, but I think, you know, Orlando City is a new team. This is their first season, but their fans have completely shown up. The team is averaging about 42,000 tickets per game, and they were originally selling 14,000 season tickets, but they did so well and sold those out that they bumped that up to 18,000 season tickets, and they even sold out of that and have a waiting list. So I personally think that Orlando will have that fan base as long as we can get the Orlando City fans supporting the Orlando women. I think it'll be a good spot for them to expand. And part of that is bias because I will be at every game, but also I don't think it is the worst area that the NWSL can come to. So I am very much looking forward to that. I know some other people that I'm friends with are looking forward to that. And yeah, that's about all that I have for this. If you want to leave a comment in the comment section below, let me know about your soccer news, what you think about the NWSL expansion, let me know what you think about the US women's national team play, and who you think is going to take the final game in the NWSL. Is it going to be Seattle or is it going to be Kansas City? I don't know, but I'm definitely excited to watch the game. So yeah. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more soccer videos, then give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel. Hello, dog. That's all I've got. Cheers. I also just bought a new Keurig yesterday because my old one has been broken and it has not been working, so now this is my second cup of coffee today, and it's so much better than the old Keurig, and now I don't have to spend money going out and buying coffee all the time. So that's what we're drinking today, coffee instead of beer, which I also have, but it's kind of early to have a beer.